So can you tell us a little bit about the Antaryatra at Ganga?
Mother Ganga has a special significance. So once we understand energies and we understand our scriptures, if you see, almost all gurus have ashrams near Ganga and they practice some meditation. If you see scientifically, the water of Ganga has some mysterious powers which nobody understands. But from the energy perspective, it's very easy to make out that these powers are there because of the energies which are dissolved inside the water. When this water does not expire even after 20 years, if we take bath or if we do sadhana, usually in the ritual people just do few dips for few minutes and they leave. But when you understand the value and the power of this holy water, then we thought it was really a crazy idea. Nobody would think about it, that we would have a big speaker, we'll go to Ganga Ghat, people will sit. We thought that dipping in just few minutes is not as good as sitting here and doing rigorous sadhana, which includes physical exercise, breathing exercises, and even meditation using the audio.
I'm born and brought up in Rishikesh. My parents live here. So I've been quite used to Ganga, but in terms of like other residents. So when we got married and Sanjil came here, naturally we took him to Ganga because that's an attraction for everybody. So he started sitting in the Ganga water, and by the time we came into this spiritual line and we started meditating, we would sit there in the water whenever we visited my parents. We would make sure that we go every day to Ganga. We found out some ghat which is like quiet, not disturbances, and we would sit there and meditate, sitting in the water. Now this is something which we were telling to our student back home, that we had a holiday and this is how we spent. So everybody got curious and they said, "Oh, that sounds like a nice idea, why don't you take us there?" So Sanjay came up with this crazy idea and I said, how will everybody do meditation as a group? Because until we were two doing, it was fine, we were able to coordinate. But with a big group, it would be very difficult. So he said, no, let's have a speaker which runs on the battery, and there was so much of research that went into it because it was 2016 we conducted the first one. So we didn't have lot many options at that time, at least not the one which we knew. So many found it a seriously crazy idea, but when people came here, they were in a different world altogether, and they kept pushing us to come every year again and again and again. So that is how it all started.
Yeah, and it's such an amazing success.
So the amount of intense cleansing that takes place, like we are spending close to 1.5 hours in Ganga water. The amount of purification it gives us, that is really fantastic. So people, after doing the sadhana, when they come back, they feel as if they have the experience which they could not have found anywhere else. That is the reason we have to come here to this holy place.
It's a unique and priceless experience.
A rare opportunity to practice intense sadhana in holy Ganga. Come, join us. Looking forward to see you all in Rishikesh.